Greetings, everyone. Today's fun fact or statistic, it all depends on how you look at it, but Stormy Daniels is the #1 porn star on Pornhub. I'm not going to divulge my sources on how I know that, but there are literally thousands of porn stars that are ranked on Pornhub, and she's #1. That's just today's fun fact. I thought it'd be kind of interesting. As I am playing my High Mountain Tauren Warrior, and now I'm not sure if high mountain means that I am up high as far as altitude, or basically smoked a lot of you fill in the blank, because if I say that word, my video will be demonetized. So I can't say that word, it's a bad word, so we're not going to go there. I'm having a lot of fun playing these low-level BGs, honestly. They're much better than the high-level BGs for various reasons, but particularly, it doesn't matter if I'm playing my Hunter, my Rogue, my Warlock. I'm having fun, and that's what's important, so I know that nobody wants to see level 80-something in BGs, but this is fun. This is definitely fun, and I mean, like I said, whether it's my Rogue, Warlock, Hunter, it doesn't matter. I've been having a lot of fun as I go into Blade Storm. Now, my objective here is just to basically slow up half the Horde team from getting to my flag carrier, because sometimes that's what you got to do. It's not all about just wrecking people 24/7, although that's a lot of fun, especially if you're on a warrior, and why not, right? Uh-oh, he's using his Void Eruption. Kill the Shadow Priest. I am going to make this guy regret the day. He said, ooh, let me give a Shadow Priest a try. You know, if that was spin the clock back to Warlords of Draenor, all the fun, yeah, I love Shadow Priest. And that's basically the only thing that kept me I was going to say survive, but subscribe would be the accurate word, the way to communicate. Warlords of Draenor, the only reason it kept me sub throughout the entire X-Pack was because I really did enjoy Shadow Priest. Is there a particular class that you guys enjoyed going back to, I don't know, even Vanilla WoW? Is there something that resonates with you, a particular class, a particular spec, that if you could sign off on playing that in today's PvP, what would it be? Leave it in the comments. Matter of fact, I even tried to start up a poll recently. I wanted to do something for anybody who's a Game of Thrones fan or just simply understands the meaning of trial by combat. I was going to put something up that if your life was on the line and you had to choose a champion to fight for your life, what particular class and spec would that be to win a 1v1 and save your life in the current build of Legion? I was going to put that together, but of course YouTube only gives me 5 choices and there are more than 5 classes, so eventually we'll maybe put out a video about that, and we'll talk about that, and I'll get some feedback from you guys. Maybe I'll do something like that on Twitter, which incidentally, I am probably going to start being more active on Twitter than I am on YouTube. I got a plan to start gaining some exposure so I too can be the #1 porn star on Pornhub, because that's what it's all about. It's all about exposure. It's not about hard work. It's not about talent. To some extent, yes, it's the right place in the right time, but it's about exposure. And YouTube's not going to help me. World of Warcraft is not going to help me. So I'm going to help myself, and I need your help. So if you guys want, you can go over to Twitter. I'm going to be pumping out all kinds of crazy quotes from famous people because I'm into that stuff. And what I'm also going to be doing, now this might be a couple of weeks away, but I'm going to take clips from new PvP videos and other videos where I think something humorous occurred. They're going to be like 1-minute clips, and I'm going to start sending them out. And eventually, I think what I'm going to do is take a very short clip from a video, say like this, that I think is the most interesting part, the most fun part, whether it's a matter of gameplay, whether it's kind of like a noob clip, whether it's something I said, an observation, something to that effect, and basically put it in a video, and you guys could see it on Twitter and decide if that's the video you want to see. And that's going to be happening. I'm going to be more active on Twitter. Maybe eventually Facebook, but I'm not sure if Mark Zuckerberg's going to jail or not, so we're going to wait a little bit about that. And I'm going to start to arrive. My plane is landing in 2018, and I'm going to start to do something here to promote myself. I'm going to start to do things, and I need your help. I need your help. And I stress the word need, because YouTube is not helping me, and Blizzard is not helping me. So go over to Twitter. I'm going to put a link in the description. You guys could follow me there. And like I said, it's going to be fun. We're going to pop up all kinds of quotes from famous people, whether they're porn stars, actors, famous people from history, different things. So we're going to get a lot of things going on at Twitter. So back to the matter at hand, the battleground, World of Warcraft. Having fun. I'm really having a blast on my warrior. Now, I don't necessarily want to play a warrior and produce videos on a regular basis because there's a lot better warriors out there than me that people could watch. And I know that part of the reason why I think I've been doing well in low-level PvP is because warriors in a class like a Disc Priest are gods among men, most definitely. So that's something that I've noticed, and it's very much true. But I've also learned quite a bit, and I think I've improved as a melee player, let alone even as a range player, because it's kind of interesting when you start to play different roles in the game, whether it's ranged, healer, DPS kind of thing, or just even more specifically, different classes, different specs. You start to get different perspectives, and it starts to improve, or you can find ways to make it improve your overall gameplay with the class that you prefer the most, the one that you consider your main or one of your mains. And I think it is advantageous. Now, if you do it too often, it can be disadvantageous in the sense that you kind of forget. Which, as strange as this sounds, this is very, very true. Sometimes if you keep switching up classes, and I'm talking about not switching every week, I'm talking almost switching every hour. You know, okay, I'll play a couple of BGs on my rogue, and then I'm going to go to my hunter, my mage. Next thing you know, you're on your mage, and you're trying to find Shadow Step, or you're on your paladin, and you're trying to go stealth. It sounds crazy, but it does happen as I die, because of intervention by the paladin. Otherwise, I think I could have beaten a warrior 1v1. So we're kind of in a bind here, I think. Yeah, we got to get a cap, I think, to get ahead. Which kind of, oops, Blade Storm! Kill the priest! Kill the priest! Silence me. Good job, bro. See, he silenced me, but I'm still talking. See how that works? Yeah, it's about as useless on a warrior as it is on anything else. That essentially is either a misclick or more likely a panic move. I've done that myself. I'm just trying to have some fun. It's one thing people just don't get about me. I'm not that serious when it comes to this stuff. I'm joking around, and people are like, oh, you said bad words about Torin. You know, you said that they should all be hamburgers. You basically made some bad things. Give me a break, man. God, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is with social justice warrior invading World of Warcraft. Social justice Warcraft. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, oh, every BG you're in, it sounds like you're saying you're up against a pre-made. No, but the majority of the time, yes, I am. When I see the certain criteria, yes, I am. You can see, if you've ever done an RBG in your life, you can see by their response time. You can see by how focused they are on the right player. In other words, the guy with the fucking flag or the healer. You get focused down. You see how they do chain CCs. This isn't two good people that happen to randomly play a battleground. It doesn't happen very often. Of course they could be the exception, but if we're gonna roll the dice here and work with the norms, most of the time that's the case. I'm not saying every time it's the case, but most of the time it is. And that's another reason why I tend to like these lower level battlegrounds, because I don't find myself on the right end or the wrong end of a pre-made very often at all. And that's a good thing, man, because I'm not talking pre-mades of 3 players, 4 players, 2 players. I'm talking 2 players of 3, 2 players of 4. That kind of defeats the purpose. You should be doing an RBG if you feel this need to have 6 or 8 players in the same battleground so you can dominate. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, all right, that's it. That's my rant. That's my short rant. No more rants. Dude, go get the flag carrier. I'm pretty confident that my 3 guys are gonna wreck him, so I'm not gonna go do anything now. We gotta get this flag cap, otherwise we're gonna lose. Boom, boom. Thanks for the flag. Thanks for playing. Yeah. You got nobody. Yep, a little too late. He's like, what happened? I think we just lost a flag. Did we lose the game? No, somebody grabbed the flag, so now I gotta go find this guy. We don't have much time left either. I'm kind of in a bind. But I will pull it out. Trust me. Boom, boom, boom. Just all kinds of whoop ass. Boom, me and this other dude here. So let's go find the guy with the flag, because from what I understand, that's an objective and something we need to do. So it's not that guy because he's running towards the Horde base. We got to get somebody who's running away from the Horde base. Chances are he's the guy with the flag here. Here he is. There he is. You are going to regret the day you took this flag. This flag is in. This flag is, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Now they should be peeling this flag carrier, but they're not. I'm getting free shots on them. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get. Got it. Got a cap. I think we got it. So. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Yeah, Paladin, like with that 3-week freaking stun. This is it. I think I'm having fun here. And you have to consider some of the missing elements on low-level PvP. First of all, balance is one of them. But there's not too many classes that are overly crazy, overpowered. Warrior, yes. Disc Priest, yes. Other than that, not that many. Maybe a little bit of Frost DK. But also, you have no talents, you don't have the artifact, you don't have the legendaries, and obviously no demon hunters. This is Luxley saying, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make it epic.